So hello students, we are back again and now with the very important information that's about JOSAA. So today's video is just going to be an introduction about the JOSAA counseling, like what to do, what not to do, the basic information. We will go ahead with the specific courses later on. So we'll be releasing all those videos later on to get you a clarity that what suits best for you or where you feel your interest lies. So now this video is going to be very important, not just for the student but the parents as well. In fact, we have taught many students and some of them do bad choice filling, some of them do good choice filling, and with that their entire future career goes ahead in a totally different direction. Yes, maybe for those who are getting top ranks, because you will easily get the course you want, it's not much science behind it for those cases. But if you are getting, let's say, a rank between 5,000 to 10,000, then believe me, the way you fill your choices in JOSAA is going to be very crucial for your future. So I'll give you a brief overview about JOSAA first. So like this year the exam was conducted by IIT Kanpur. Now JOSAA starts after the JEE results. So effectively, if you have not got your JEE results, you cannot actually do anything about it. So the tentative dates are that the JEE result will come on 2nd June and JOSAA will start on the 3rd of June. So only with that we can go ahead like with the choice filling, because it all depends on your rank. Then coming to what we are going to cover in this video. So we'll cover the basic eligibility, date, process and other options. And at the end we'll also give you an idea about how to deep dive into individual streams. So if I talk about the JOSAA, so JOSAA is basically a centralized body, or it's a government agency which will be conducting the counseling for all the IITs, NITs and government funded technical institutes. So in a single window of counseling, they'll be covering 127 institutes tentatively. Out of the 23 IITs, 31 NITs, 26 IIITs and more. And around the seat allocation will happen to around maybe 60,000 to 55,000 seats. And also for the preparatory seats. So actually for few categories, government also gives them a preparatory course. Like they go to IITs, do a preparatory course and then they start their first and second years. But that is only for few special categories, not for all. And another important thing to note over here is that the JOSAA is going to be entirely online. So only after the counseling is done, you get a seat allocation, then you go to the institute for the verification of your papers, documents and all. So the basic eligibility criteria is that if you have written JEE, you are eligible for it. If you have written JEE means. So yeah, but apart from that, they'll also look for eligibility of your board exams. So for JEE Advanced, you should get above 75% marks, and they will also have subject-wise cutoff. Although in JEE Advanced, subject-wise cutoff goes in a single digit. We have not seen much variation in it, maybe like 6-7 marks per subject, like 6-7 marks in maths, physics and chemistry. So they do have individual cutoff in JEE Advanced. Now JEE Advanced rank will be only taken up for your courses in IITs. For the NITs, the JEE means rank will be taken up. So let's say if you are someone who got all India rank 2000 in JEE mains and all India rank 8000 in JEE Advanced. So when you fill your priorities for IIT, they'll check you in terms of 8000 rank. But as soon as in your priority hit NIT, they will see 2000 rank to fill you for NITs. So only in IIT advanced rank matters, all others will be based on the JEE mains rank. So now important thing to note over here, for all the girls candidate, there will be a quota for the girls of 33%, and in NITs there will be 50% home state quota for everyone. And apart from that, the category wise will be there. So this is like without any category, based on home state and gender. Now what are the few documents that you should be ready with, because the results will be out on 2nd, 3rd, the JOSAA counseling will start. And it's important that all of you, in fact all the student and parents, both of you need to start looking for the colleges and branch right now, because you won't have enough time at that point of like second result will come. If you think that okay, I'll wait for the result, then you'll be in a rush. So have a clarity, map it what's feasible for you, see the closing and opening and closing ranks, what happened last year, that gives you a better idea. So you need to prepare all these documents, ensure that you have your rank card. Rank card is anyhow, they will directly get it, so you do not have to get it. For the academic records, you need to have your date of birth proof from grade 10, and grade 12 results are out. In fact, triple I students have done really well in both grade 12. For those who were in grade 12 and those who were in grade 10 have also done really wonderful. And apart from that, you need to have the category certificate, you need to have the photo IDs, and you need to have the passport size photos. So this will be required for the JOSAA counseling, as well as at the time of reporting, when you report in your college. So the tentative timeline for JOSAA will be, as I told, 3rd of June it will, JOSAA portal will start, because 2nd June is the result date for JEE Advance. Then the choice filling will happen, lock will happen on 10th. So JOSAA also have a mock round. So that mock round will give you a rough idea, okay, what exactly happens, whether you might get the seat or not. Now, I will not say totally bank your decision on a mock round. Alright, just get an idea, see the opening closing rank for various rounds. So overall there will be 5 rounds, we'll also talk about that later on. So there will be total 5 rounds, those 5 rounds will span over like 15 to 20 days. And then there will be a special CSAB round, that is for the unfilled seats in NIT. So, but mostly by round 5 I think more or less it will be decided. So this will be the tentative schedule. Now for the registration and choice filling, that is the first step. You need to do the login, your JEE credentials, personal detail, you need to set up the password, the documents, whatever is required for it. And then like there will be a mock round, and after that like you need to fill your choices. So choices will be taken in the mock round. So right now portal is not live, so I cannot show you, but it will be like when you start, when you register, you will see that on one side, let's say this is the screen, on the right side, on this side there will be one side like all the courses mentioned. Here will be the courses you want, and you have to like kind of, it's like you click and it will come on the other side. So you have to fill in terms of priority. So it's not like you have to fill first college or course, no. So for example, let's say I want computer science. So what I'll do, my first choice will be IIT Bombay Computer Science BTech. Second, I want IIT Delhi Computer Science BTech, IIT Madras Computer Science BTech. Then, so it's not necessary that I put a course or I put a college first. It is your choice. For example, I want that, okay, either I should get computer science in IIT Bombay, Delhi or Madras. If I am not getting computer science in these 3, my next is electrical in Bombay. So you do that. So fourth option will be electrical in Bombay. Then you can put computer science IIT Kanpur. So whichever order you put, it's your choice. Alright, it's not like you have to put the college first, the course first, nothing like that. Although like computer science is in rise, there's a lot of job opportunities in that. So that is why you will also notice that the cutoff, the closing ranks for the computer science will be significantly higher. Then after that will be electronics, then electrical, then mechanical, and so on. So you can fill it in any order. Now we are not covering in this video, but it's very important which course you want to take. So please do not just jump to any course blindly, it's not wise. We'll have a soon an entire series on it, how to pick up the course you like. But yes, we are talking about JOSAA in general right now. So then you have to fill choices, and then you have to do the proper analysis, the mock allocation will happen, and then you have to finalize the choices. Now after the mock allocation, you cannot change the order of your choices. For example, let's say that I put my first choices IIT Bombay Computer Science, second IIT Madras Computer Science, third I put IIT Kanpur Computer Science, and fourth I put IIT Bombay Electrical, and fifth I put IIT Madras Electrical. Now suddenly I will feel, oh no, I wanted IIT Madras Electrical. And you got the rank in which you might get computer science. Let's say you are all India rank 10. You will get any branch, any college you want. So in this case you are stuck now. So it is not possible. If you get a choice, if you get a better preference first, you can never go down to the like lower preferences. From lower you will get an option of floating, freezing, that we'll talk about soon. But once you get an upper priority, you cannot go back. So ensure that you are filling it right. So that is very important. Now we need to understand how seat allocation happens. So there will be total of 5 rounds that will happen based on the rank, category, seat matrix. So it will refresh in every round. Now then there will be seat allocation which will happen based on the rank, category, preferences. So I'll give you a rough idea. So let's say first round one happens. Now what will happen based on your category? So if you are in a general category, then what will happen in the general, let's say there are total of 20 seats in IIT Bombay Computer Science, 20 in IIT Madras Computer Science, then 20 in IIT Bombay Electrical. Let's assume your choice is computer science electrical at like this is the same order, like first IIT Bombay Computer Science, second IIT Madras Computer Science, then IIT Bombay Electrical. So first those seats are over, like for the top people who have filled based on their rank, IIT Bombay Computer Science is over, then IIT Madras Computer Science is over, then the turn will come to you. So you might get IIT Bombay Electrical like this. So this is, let's say first round happens. Now after the first round you will have the option of either freeze, float or slide. Now we'll explain what it is. So freeze means you have got IIT Bombay Electrical and you are happy. You want, I just want this, I do not want anything else. So you can freeze it. Now once you freeze, over, you are allocated that seat. But let us say if you didn't do anything. If you didn't do anything, by default, JOSAA will assume you are at a float, but never do that. Never miss out on the outcomes on the any JOSAA round. It can be dangerous. Yes, by default they'll assume it to be float, but still check out your allotment every time. So if you have not freeze, it will be assumed float by default. Now what does float means? Float means, let us say I have got my 15th priority. So float means worst to worst, if nothing happens, still I'll get my 15th. But in the successive round, if any student did not join, so I might be considered for my higher priorities. So I'll explain it. So let's say I have written like old IIT's computer science first, then old IIT electrical. Then after that I got my next course, my 15th course. Now what will happen is that it might be possible that someone did join, someone did like the course they are getting. So they didn't join it. So one seat is empty. So what will happen is now in the next round that one seat will be filled based again on the remaining students' ranks. So but if you freeze it, that means over. You have been allocated that college, then you have to do the reporting, you have to do the like reporting and report over there. Because if you are not reporting, it will be assumed that that seat is that seat is gone. So the next student in the float will be considered for it. So that is the idea for float. So float means whatever has been assigned to in the first round, that you will get pakka. But if your higher priority seats are getting empty, you can get that. So that's why you will be considered for your higher priorities, but you cannot change and take lower priority later on. So if you got your 15th priority, in the float you might be considered for 14, 13, 12 and so on, but you will never get the 16th one. So that is about freeze means stopping over there. Float means minimum you have got this, you can check for better one. And the last one is slide. So slide means that you want that college. For example, a few students say that okay, I do not care about branch, I just want to go to IIT Madras. So what will happen if you slide? That means your seat is booked in IIT Madras, but among your choices, if you have taken up any other course in IIT Madras before it, you will be only considered for that college. Now although my suggestion is look for the course, not for the college, but yes, we'll talk about that later on, how to pick up what will be best for you. So this is the idea of freeze, float and slide. Now another thing I wanted to tell, because it is covered almost nowhere, is that what happens if your category certificate do not works out, or they do not consider it, or there is some discrepancy in it. So let's assume that you are in a OBC NCL category and you got your third priority, but your certificate is rejected. Then what happens is in the next round you will be considered in the open category. So let us in the open category, if you are supposed to get the 6th priority, so you will get the 6th priority. So that's what happened with the mismatch in your category certificate. Yeah, so that's how the freeze, float and slide works. So this is very important, because again you cannot change your priority, you can only float among the fixed priorities. So there are few common mistakes that you should avoid no matter what. That is, do not miss out on the lock deadline. If you miss out on the lock deadline, gone. Like, do never ever do that. And like, do not upload some upload your certificate randomly. It's not like, okay, I'll take a certificate and from distance I'm taking photo, nothing is visible. Do not do all of that. Make sure the documents are legible. They can easily like see, read, scan that, and do not make the mistake of not checking notification. So they've told you will be having going through multiple rounds. At every round, open it, check what allocation you got. It's important. So all the deadlines ensure that it's not just the responsibility of the student, even the parents. All of you have to act together. It's important. This is like one-time thing, and it will affect a lot your future. Now, as for the smart choice filling strategies, now many times I have got some students. They will say that, sir, my rank is 5,000. I'm not gonna get IIT Bombay Computer Science. Now, shall I fill it or not? So my recommendation is, you fill it. If JOSAA is not stopping you to fill as many priorities as you want, why you want to stop? It hardly takes 2-3 minutes to fill the priorities. If you are so lazy for your career, then what will happen in the future? So fill the priorities. If you like it, no matter whether you get it or not. Do not say that, sir, last year closing rank of this course is 2000, my rank is 5000, I will not fill it. Who knows? Luckily, if you get it. So fill the priorities. Doesn't really matter whether you're going to get it or not. So you can follow this pyramid, that the top 40% will be your dream options. So this might not be applicable for those who get top rank, like top 100, top 500, top 1000, because you will get maybe first 3-4 priorities of yours. But especially for those who get ranks 3000 and beyond, it's very important. So first, fill your dream options. Let that be ambitious. Even if you are not going to get that, it's okay, but you fill it in the proper order. Then fill more realistic ones, and be very careful, because again, you cannot change the order of priority. So fill the realistic one which you are definitely gonna get. Now do not be overconfident. Do not say that, okay, my rank is 1000, I might get in 1000 rank, I'll get some good course, I will not fill beyond 10 choices. Hey, who knows, if all those somehow this year all the choices are filled, then you are gone, you are lost. So fill everything. So this should be, that realistic, it should be that something you should get for your rank, but even after that you fill. These are the short ones. Because in worst to worst case, let's say somehow the course you want, everyone applied for that, and closing rank changes marginally. Whatever the course closing rank last time was 5000, let's say that became 8000, then you are gone, you won't get anything. So better also put safe options. If hypothetical case, the course you're going to get, if everyone applies for that, high demand, they all will say that, okay, let's say this year Rishabh is applying for Mechanical IIT Madras, everyone let's apply for that. So in that case, be careful. Also put safe option, which safe option means those in which even the opening ranks are worse than your ranks. So ensure that you get something out of it. Do not be lazy in terms of filling the choices. Fill 100 choices, doesn't matter. And so be very sure about the choice filling. Now once the choice filling is done, in the final allotment you have to, as I've told you, have to upload and pay the fees, because your academic fees might vary. You also have the option of prepay, by the way, in JOSAA Counselling. Then you have to do a physical reporting, because the campus will start. Few courses will also demand medical checkup and all. Then there is option for withdrawal, but please do not withdraw from it. Like, keep on going through the counselling. Get the best you can from the JOSAA Counselling. Now, as I've told you, we are not going to cover in this video, but coming up next, in fact, these are going to be very important. So because on the high demand from both students and parents, we are going to cover up individual streams in detail, that what can you expect in computer science, what can you expect in electrical, electronics, what can you expect in mechanical, and more. So all these things, along with the curriculum, along with the job opportunities, the market, the industry relevance, will be discussing all of that, so that you make a wise decision that what suits you the best. Because when you pick up a course, this is something you are going to do for the entire lifetime. So we'll go through all of that detail in the coming videos. So stay tuned for all of that. In fact, all of you subscribe our channel. If you have not subscribed till now, we still see 80% of our viewers are not subscribed. So please subscribe it, because it will give you in-depth detail about why certain course someone will pick, whether it will be suitable for you or not. What should be the realistic expectation? Now, when one of my student, he went to IIT and took electronics after seeing Terminator movie. He saw that, okay, in Terminator movie, hand is moving like that of Terminator. That is what I learned. No, what you learn will be different. How much maths will be involved? What will be the curriculum? What are the placement options? What are the higher research options out there? So it's important that you are aware of all of that. So we'll be covering all of that in our upcoming video. So please subscribe it. Whether you're a student, parents, is important for all of you. Let's say you are not writing this year, still you need to know about it. Whether you are in the college, you can guide your family members better. So please subscribe to get updates about all those videos. We'll be also talking about for the various courses, the opening and closing rank. So follow us at PrepLI, and we wish you all the best for the JOSAA upcoming counseling. So thank you all and see you in the upcoming videos.